is in the ashram and he has a few pharmacist friends. So together they decided to come up with an incense which would be apt to be used in the ashram, or just a nice clean incense that can be used by anyone. So they came up with this brand called Prema Nature. Namaste everyone, and welcome to Om Incense Show with DJ, a show that helps you increase your incense quotient. So if you are an incense enthusiast, consider subscribing. So today we have a very interesting brand with us. This brand is started by this person who came to India. He's from Belgium basically, so he was born and brought up in Belgium, but he came to India in around when he was 23, and since then he's been in India. He has been living here in an ashram in Tamil Nadu, and he is a pharmacist by profession. So he keeps he is in the ashram and he has a few pharmacist friends. So together they decided to come up with an incense which would be apt to be used in the ashram, or just a nice clean incense that can be used by anyone. So they came up with this brand called Prema Nature, and the whole motive of this brand is to come up with all the products that they've used, all the ingredients that they've used in this incense is all clean, and so they just have stuck to that thing of cleanliness. So there's none of those nasty ingredients that you find in most commercial incenses, and they have been selling through their online and offline stores, and they have they sell through many outlets. So I'll be linking a few of them in the description box. You may just want to check that. And so I asked for I bought two of these fragrances. So one is Morning Bliss. This is natural Vedic dhoop, so this is like dhoop sticks, and this is incense stick. So this is like natural Vedic incense stick, and God, he is more in love with the Vedic ethos more than any Sanatani is. So and see the packaging also, it's very nice, it's very minimalistic, and there's this mandala there, it says Amber Deluxe, and the entire pack has this mantra. So that Shanti mantra, Om Astoma Sadgumaya Tamsoma Jyotirgumaya, that mantra is etched all around the pack. It's nice beige colored pack, and so it says Amber Deluxe. This is what they have: inspiring, hopeful, meditative with Halmadi. So they have Halmadi in this, and it's premanature.com. that's their website. You can go and check them. They're also on Facebook and Insta. So this is what they have on one side. On the other side they have this natural Vedic incense sticks, the same thing here, and they have a few of their ethos. It says high quality, Vedic, natural, good vibrations, experience and charity. So this is an incense stick, and I tried this incense stick, but the fragrance is good, but I'm like not really enamored with it. So I'll not be doing this. I'll be doing this, and this is like a normal Gau dhoop, so which most other there are other Gau dhoop also. However, the one thing that is different in this incense, in this Gau dhoop from other Gau dhoop, is that like most Gau dhoop has that they have that fragrance of natural Havan Samagri. If you've ever smelled that, it's that kind of fragrance. So you get a nice cow dung fragrance along with the Havan Samagri fragrance. So that's what you get in most natural Gau dhoop incenses. But in this natural Gau dhoop incense, the kind of, I'm not lighting this up right now because it gives out a lot of smoke, and I do not want to light this up. And the other thing is, I have used so many of this that I'm hardly left with anything, and I just used up the whole pack. So the fragrance that this one gives out is, it's more like a normal incense. So this fragrance reminded me very much of the kind of incenses that I make for my own personal use, my own DIY incenses. So the fragrance is nice, but it's like extremely low in intensity. You would get whiff of the incense, the essential oils that they've used. So sometimes you will get that floral fragrance, sometimes you'll get that chandan fragrance. So those are the kind of fragrance that you will get, but the diffusion isn't to a large area, the retention isn't for long, and all that is because it's so natural, and I can relate to it because when I make my kind of incenses, this is the kind of quality that I get in this. So it will not diffuse to a large area, it will not retain for long, it will just light up, and you know, it will be there till the time it is lit up, and then it's gone. But the kind of vibe that it leaves around in your house is it's different. It's different. So that's the kind of vibe I got from this. And this is Morning Bliss. It says, you know, it has the fragrance of sandalwood, and that's the reason I got it. It says 16 pieces of incense sticks. So they have the incense dhoop. I'll just show you the dhoop that they have. So it comes in a pack like this. It's a nice little pack with mandala on one side, and you know, it's like that. And so we have 4 of these things are there. These 4 cones are there. It comes in a pack like this, and this is what the stick is like, because, and you can see that it's quite thick, and that's the reason it gives out a lot of smoke, because it's thick and it has cow dung in it. And they have this very cute little diya, which is an incense holder, so you're supposed to keep it like that. But I like this diya so much, I didn't feel like using it. I used all of my other incense holders that I have, so I used it in those, and I really like this. I am just keeping this just like that. So that's the kind of fragrance this is. It gives out a lot of smoke. It's excellent for smudging. It's excellent for personal use also. If you're not allergic to smoke, you would like this. And I like the fragrance. And so I think they are priced at, this is for 69 and 135, 169, something like that. So that's the price range. Like, you might just want to check out prema.com, premanature.com. Yeah, it's premanature.com. So you might want to go and check there. And so that's the kind of incense this is. I really like this incense, so I'm going to give it a star rating of 4, because I really like. Oh, and yeah, the one thing that really the one thing that impressed me the most about this brand is that instead of using just normal water, they're using Tirtham. And Tirtham is like holy water that they got from very many holy places in India. So that is Tirtham. And this is, so I've got 2 of these incenses. I really like the incense, and you might just want to check out these incenses. Go to premanature.com. If you like clean incenses, if you like Gaudhoop incense but you do not like the Gaudhoop fragrance as such, you might just want to try these. And they have quite a few varieties. He also sent me quite a few samples, you know, with this pack. So he sent me all of these. So there's something called Relaxation, there's something called Puja Deluxe, Puja Classic, there's Puja Floral, there's Anti-Mosquito, and then one was, I guess, Meditation or something. I used that thing. So there were those. It's really nice. You can really smell all the goodness that's there in the camphor is there, the cow dung is there, the google. You can actually very clearly smell the google in this. God, this is so good. So that is there. And then he sent me quite a few incense stick samples also, so which is Floral Breeze, Amber Deluxe, Basil he has, Spiritual Sage he has, and there's Forest Dew. So there are quite a few incenses to check out from. Really, you can smell these incenses and say that they are so natural, so good, but do not expect the kind of diffusion and retention that is there in normal commercial incenses. However, if you're looking for clean incense, just close your eyes and go for this. This is so good, especially if you're somebody who don't like Gaudhoop but you want to try cow dung based incenses, then this is definitely for you. Also, if you are somewhere from out of India, you might just want to get this, because I am sure that he'll be selling it out of India as well. So you might just want to go check out his website and talk to him and find out about that. So that's the episode that we had today. Now the quiz that I had last time, what I had asked you guys, which is your favorite fruity fragrance in incenses, and of course nobody answered, but Vidyatamji said Coco Neer, so I'll try to get Cycle Coco Neer from Cycle and review it here. The quiz that we have today is name one non-incense use of amber. That's the quiz for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode and you learned something from it. If you liked it, give it a like, and if you think that somebody else can learn something from it too, share it with them. This is Dolly Jha here, and I thank you so much for watching this episode. Till we meet again next, take very good